Hi guys, welcome once again. And in this tutorial today, I want to teach you how you can create a notification in your social profile dashboard. So to create a notification, you need to scroll down to the exact campaign or the brand you want to create a notification for, and we'll be using best wellness deals for this. So I just have to click on this and scroll down and click on create notification. So depending on the offer you bought, you see all the notifications available to you for the offer. So you just have to select whichever one you want to create a notification for. So we'll be using let's use this social share widget. So this is how it's going to display on your website. So once you've selected or you clicked on the social share or the exact notification you want to create, you want to scroll down and click on create. So once you've gotten to this point here, you can customize how you want your notification to look like. You could say, okay, for the notification name, you could say sharing is caring. And for the message, you can say we are social. And for the description message, you can leave it as a default and you can choose to customize it to the way you want. And for the share URL here, you can leave it empty. Or if you want to be dynamic, you can actually, for this bit, it's perfect like this, and you can actually choose to disable if you just want only one of them. You can disable these two options and leave it with just Facebook. But if you want it to be dynamic to the current page, you just have to toggle on this and you click on up, you go down to triggers. So for the trigger option right here, this option gives you the ability to choose or determine where you want your notifications to be displayed on. If you want it to be the exact match, like the exact match of your domain name, okay? And if you want you can add a new trigger, or if you want it to be the default settings, you can just leave it the same way. And for the display frequency, if you want it to display all the time, okay? Or if you want it to be once per visit session or once per browser. If it's the once per visit session, the notification will only display each time, just once a user visits your website. And if it's once per browser, it's going to display just once per browser, okay? And if you want to leave it to the default, leave it all the time. And right here for this option, you can choose to have your notifications display only on small screen, or if it should display on large screens as well. So if you toggle this off, it's not going to display on small screen, okay? And if you toggle it on, it's going to display, and the same thing applies to this, okay? And the third option is the display option. So right here, you can choose the display duration, how many seconds you want the notification to be displayed. And if you set it to -1, it's going to display forever. And if you set it to 30, it's going to display for 30 seconds. Okay, so it's up to you. So in my case, I'll leave it at -1, and it's going to be left for my visitors to kind of close it. So right here is the display position. So right here we can choose to display the notifications on any positions we want. So you can choose to display it on the top left, top center, top right. Just kind of you can choose whichever position that suits you. So I'll just leave it at I'll leave it in the middle. So it's going to be very obvious for my users or my visitors to see it. And right here you can display close button, that's to close the notification, or you just leave it at the default. And right here the last option is to customize. So we can choose to edit the title color. So you can choose to change the title color or just leave it the way we want. It all depends, okay? And the description color, we can choose to also change it as well, okay? And the background pattern, you have the options of selecting your background color type. The background pattern type is all up to you. So let's still use hexagons, and you can see it's all changed. Or we use plus, or we use, so you can just choose a lot of options to choose from. Okay, it's up to you. And right here, the border radius. So for the border, you can choose straight or rounded. If you go for rounded, it gives it a curved edge around the edges. Okay, and if you go for border width, okay, so it just gives it an outline, kind of it makes it distinctive and noticeable. And if you go for border color, you can select your border color, so it's all up to you. And right here, you can choose to display the shadows. If we disable this, it's not going to have any shadow. Okay, and if we enable it, our notification is going to have a shadow. And you can also choose the animation, the entrance animation for it. So you can choose to slide in up, and the exit animation, and choose to slide out down. Okay, so once we've done a lot of that, we'll just click on update. Okay, and to make sure our notification is active, we need to click on this to change the status of the notification from inactive to active. So once we toggle this on, it means the notification is live on our website. And we're going to go back to our website to check it out to see if our notification is actually live. So click on update, and we go back to, let's use our website to see if the notification is live actually. Okay, now you can see our notification is live already. And one good thing about this tool is that the notification takes the default language of your website. So our website is having English as the default language. And if we scroll down and change to French, it's also going to change the language. So thank you guys. This is how you can create a notification for social proofly. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned and watch out for the next video. Bye for now.